Step number 7. So this is a very big part of the internet marketing process. Becoming an authority in your chosen field through content marketing. People like to deal with experts, and this section is about content marketing. Content is king. So content marketing is about getting a stranger, someone who doesn't know you, someone who doesn't trust you, someone who might not even like you, to know you, trust you, like you, by giving them good quality information, advice, and direction in their consumer process will help you build trust and relationship with people who are strangers. And this is a proven method. And it's based on the idea of giving, which everyone likes. You need to give if you want to receive something in return. And just give. A lot of content marketing is just going out there and going, look, a lot of these people may be ignoring this information and trying to do things themselves. But one day they'll go, no, I needed to speak to this person because they've invested in me as a person. So getting people to know you, like you, and trust you through content marketing. So it follows the 90% information, 10% sell approach of marketing. It helps build trust and credibility with strangers, people who don't know you. Turns you into an expert. People want to deal with experts, authorities, industry authorities. Helps you channel more people into your marketing funnel as well, because you offer white papers or reports or videos and incentive to get their names and email address or likes as well. Capture more business. People buy when they're ready to buy. So if they're in your marketing system and you're communicating to them on a regular basis, when they're ready to buy, they'll come to you rather than the opposite way around. There's no reason why not to follow someone up. But the idea is them coming to you, and this is what lead generation is. It's inbound lead generation, not outbound, where you're picking up the phones and you're trying to call people all the time. But you're trying to get people to come to you, and it works really, really well. I'll just give you a quick example of this. I was in Brisbane last week, and one of my referral partners had been sending out articles from me to their database, and I was in Brisbane for a short time, and I got an email from a business over there, and I said, where are you? And they said they're in Brisbane, and I jumped in a taxi and I met them that day, and they had been receiving articles and content from me for a while now. And we had a chat, and they've been through the eMyth programs, if you know about eMyth, and they've been through a lot of these programs, but she was a typical one where she needed someone to do it. She needed to partner with someone to actually implement these marketing strategies for her. And that came through this content marketing, and that trust and that relationship was there before I met this new client that I had generated from my marketing. So it's really about building that relationship through content. It's not about trying to, be reactive and in survival mode, but it's just bringing that information to people, and over time that trust will happen through content marketing, and which is great. You hit 2 birds with 1 stone, because that same content can be used for SEO programs, and you can feed it to the different areas, which I'll show in a second. But just a little bit of a workflow, just so you can join a couple of dots here now. So this is a bit of a workflow. So someone comes to your website, registers for a shy yes, so maybe like a white paper about a relevant topic. You click their email address and also their like as well. Triggers an autoresponder series, a bit of automated marketing. Then you produce content and then send that content out to them. And then you gradually drive them to a lead generation landing page. This is lead generation. This is what works. And it's permission based as well. So getting people into your marketing funnel. And that content, regular content then gets distributed in all the different mediums, wherever you want it to go. So I don't like to say Facebook marketing or email marketing. I like to say content marketing, because a lot of people have a Facebook page, a lot of people have an email list, but they're not producing the content to make it work. And good quality content as well, not just fluff and rubbish, but stuff that is valuable. Having like the 10 tips to some relevant topic, and then it's broken down into little bite-sized pieces, and it's scannable and it's easy to read. That's the stuff that works. So once again, just a reminder, We're coming to the end of the 7 steps here, and I've just really skimmed through things. But I do want to talk to you in person and have a chat. And basically, if you go to that link there, I created that shortcut link today to make it easy for you, web-based marketing /web audit. I do an audit, and I've got a report as well I can produce. It's a brief report, but it's just an overview of your marketing. If you do have a website, you don't have a website, I can audit, I guess your marketing plans and where you're at. Is probably a better approach if you don't have a website. But like I said, it's not just about the website. It's about making a website work and executing a marketing strategy, and generating traffic and trying to generate leads. Now you've got to ask yourself this question. You've got to come to this crossroad. Am I a do-it-yourselfer or am I outsourced also? Now, even if you're doing it yourself, you still might be outsourcing parts of it. And we can talk about that. We provide support services to do-it-yourself. So, they're doing their own marketing strategy. They're using some of these strategies themselves because they prefer to do their own marketing. But we provide support services. Like, we might set them up with an easy website manager, or we might give you specific SEO, deliver a certain part of it, and so on. But do-it-yourself is more, like I said, you've got to have more time than money. Or maybe you're looking at partnering. Now, partnering with web-based marketing, it's not the cheapest way of doing it, but we do base everything on that kind of, what's your return on investment model. So we try to justify our costs in the strategy. And we basically provide managed services. So to explain that a little bit more, now the first thing is, look, you've got the two things, time or money to invest. We're looking at launching a group coaching program for do-it-yourself. So it's going to be a mixture of helping you do like a bit of a blueprint workshop, doing group training, doing it as a bit of a group. We're looking for a minimum of 3 people, and also intensive sessions. And much more cost-effective approach by doing this group coaching model where we work as a team. So you're part of a community, an online community. We have some phone hookups. We do some extra webinars on specific topics, give you some of my templates and some of my material. But we're going through the 7 steps together. So that's one model that may be of interest to you. I do it in groups because I'll try to make it more cost-effective in groups than one-on-one. But if you did want some one-on-one times, we can do that as well. And then you've got managed online marketing, which is what we do. We do the blueprint, we make your website work, we execute the marketing programs. We're basically a part-time marketing team for your business. But I've had businesses who've employed someone, let's say for like a half a normal wage a year. We've been able to take that money and then invest that into marketing and give them a better result. So it actually does work if you're probably more of a mid-sized business. But we help one-man shows as well with managed marketing, but we do it on a lower level. So there are 2 options of helping you implement some of these marketing strategies.